True story of a lady who's no longer with us that I had the honor of coaching. She was a coach. And she said, I just, every time my business reaches a certain level of success, I self-sabotage. You guys heard that concept? Okay. So I said to her, okay, so you can't, so you're afraid of self-sabotaging again, right? Any fear you have now, I'm afraid of speaking, comes from an event in the past. We traced her fear all the way back. I know some of you are not going to believe this, and that's okay. And I didn't believe it either. We traced it back to when she was a teenager and when she was younger and younger. And then she was sitting there, biting her fingernails and rocking and curled forward. Where do you think she was? In the womb. In the womb. I said, are you in the womb? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh. I had to check this, make sure this baby was working. And it was. I said, are you in the womb? I said, yeah. I said, you sure? I said, yeah. She's crying, right? I said, what's going on there? She's like, I'm afraid of being born. I don't want to be born. That was the negative experience causing her fear. And I said, why don't you want to be born? She said, because my brother is handicapped. He's disabled. And I don't want to outshine him. And so we went back to that event, to that experience, and we rewrote the story. I said, so what is the advantage of you being born, quote, normal? And she said, I could be there for him. I could support him. I could show him the way. You know, I could bring meaning to my story and my life. And she kept going until she got to tears. Because when you complete your perspective perfectly, you have what's called autonomic nervous system regulation in the brain, gamma wave synchronicity, and you cry. That's according to the work of Dr. John DeMartini. She started crying, and she's like, I'm there. And I said, are you afraid of kicking ass in your business now? She said, no. I said, are you ready to shine? She said, yeah. When you question your questions, and the question is, what was the advantage of this happening? What was the advantage of me experiencing exactly the thing I wish I didn't experience? It sits over here, the answer, in the blind spot, like in the car. You can't see it. But that's the question you want to ask. The counterintuitive question. It says, what was the advantage of my mom beating me up at age 5, which was someone I just worked with in Canada. She couldn't sleep. And then when I cleared it, I said, how'd you sleep last night? She's like, Oudi, I'm back. I'm back. I'm so covered in goosebumps. And she's like, and I have over 200 people signed up for your event now. Because now she wants to promote it like crazy. She couldn't even get the event off the ground because she's so tired. So question the question. What was the advantage of this happening to me? That will complete your perspective, rewrite your story, transform your experience, clear your judgment. You're now no longer run by history. You leverage the emotion of fear. You uncover courage, and you make forward progress.